Do you know that even if you have a will, beneficiary forms trump that will? Beneficiary planning is really critical because it helps to protect your loved ones. So even if you have completed a will, the beneficiary form takes precedence and is a priority. The will covers assets that don't have beneficiaries, like your house or cars or personal property, or accounts that don't have beneficiaries affiliated through them. If money passes through a will, it goes through a process called probate, which means that you switch the title of that asset. Okay? And these assets, the probate assets, normally aren't readily accessible to the heirs. So beneficiary forms are completed for work retirement plans, IRAs, annuities, life insurance policies, and in 401k plans, your beneficiary is automatically your spouse. So if you didn't fill out a form, it automatically will go to your spouse. If you don't want your spouse to get it, they need to sign a waiver form so that you can give it to who you guys choose to give it to. And depending on the state you live in, you may not have a spousal waiver. Okay, so beneficiaries receive this money outright. By accounts that don't have a beneficiary, so non-IRA, non-annuity type accounts, you can actually add something called transfer payable on death that turns that account into a beneficiary account. That money does not need to go through the will. Okay, so if you're working with attorneys and you have an estate plan, you want to check with your advisors to make sure beneficiary designations do not undermine your overall estate plan. Okay, and it's really important too that since beneficiaries are going to get that money right away, you want to make sure they're able to handle it. So if it is a minor, you're going to have to set up a custodial account. If it's someone with special needs, you may not want that beneficiary to get that money outright because it could impact some of the other benefits that they're receiving. Okay, so really you want to consult experts to make sure that the assets that you've built and accumulated pass to your heirs the way that you want them to. And so check with your financial advisors and your estate planning attorneys and make sure your beneficiary forms are up to date. It's a good thing to check every year in case there are deaths, divorces, marriages in your family, to make sure that the loved ones that you want get the money that you want them to have. Thank you.